Okay, very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the briefing for Friday, the 16th of June. So first off, taking a look at this chart, we see we've still got this high pressure, although the picture is changing a little bit. Isobars quite far apart at the moment, and just snaking around here, bringing in slightly more southeasterly air for today. This low pressure system developing out to the west, or I should say, actually has developed and is slowly dissipating. As we go ahead to tomorrow, we see some potentially slightly more unsettled weather, and likewise for Sunday. But the same sort of pictures we've had for the last 3 or 4 weeks today. Winds today going slightly more south. So over the centre of the country, we've got 140 at 10 knots, and over here, over the south coast, about 100 at 10 knots. So slightly south of east by the looks of it, but only about 10 knots, so quite light. Sat pick is showing pretty clear over the majority of the country, with this activity out to the left, probably associated with those fronts and that low pressure system, but shouldn't be anything that gets lost today. And you can see on the rain radar that stuff out to the west. Public forecast today showing a top temperature of 25 degrees, with sort of sunny intervals and a few clouds here and there, and the wind direction being on the ground east-northeast, quite light, only getting up to 10 knots at 1 o'clock. Good visibility and high UV index. GFS is showing a top temperature of about 23, more towards 26 if you're in London, with dew points sat at around, in our area, about 12 degrees. That's the current view outside, as we're very much used to, nice and sunny. And Farnborough is not really reporting anything at all, very light wind and no clouds forecast. Current temperature at Lasham is 16 degrees with a dew point of 9. And on top Météo for an 18-meter glider, that's your flight distance for today, which is actually a little bit further than it was predicting yesterday, although perhaps a little bit restricted with the area. If we look at thermals at 10 a.m., it's saying potentially blue thermals already. As we go towards 11, it gets going up to about 4,000 feet. And into the afternoon, hopefully some cumulus. This is 2 p.m. and it's saying in our area potentially up to 2,400 meters. So what does that work out? About 7,000 feet, at least 7,000 feet actually. So looking very good. As you go north, looks like there should be cumulus, maybe not quite 7,000 feet, but still plenty high enough by the looks of it. And going most likely quite late, looks like not dying off until really 6-7 o'clock at least. I expect it to still be just about soarable at 7 o'clock, but probably sea breezing to the south. I would expect Lasham is immune from that today, but you can see the thermals definitely dying out near the south coast. So your site forecast for today is showing usable height really getting going to about 3,000 feet by 11 o'clock. But steadily rising from then onwards by 12 and 1 o'clock. And you can see here it's suggesting 3-knot thermals. So probably looking for a temperature of about 24, 25 degrees before it gets quite good. And then it should be a very nice day. NOTAMs, just similar to yesterday, we've got number 22 here, which is our NOTAM because we think we're going to be busy. Number 25 out to the west, Keyville is active. And just went up here to be careful of number, I think it was 33, multiple paragliders in the vicinity. Other than that, there's nothing big around today. So operationally, it's going to be the same as yesterday. The launch point is going to be 09 with cables running down the south side as normal. We will of course be gridding, and that will be, we're going to ask no further forward than runway 16, so the first glide is about here somewhere. And if you are heavy, you can come to the launch point and wait on the aerotow queue when you're ready to go, and we will fit you in during the grid. So majority of cross-country gliders on the grid as normal, but the heavier gliders come to the runway. So that's pretty much it. No jet movements today. So I'll see you on the airfield. Bye for now.